Holy DLC, Batman.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to Chronochord Gaming. He is C-Dub, my name is JC, and we are here to bring you the 1960s classic TV series Batmobile pack, which was just released. Also have some other DLCs that became available. We've got the 1970s themed Batmobile skin, very cool. Also have another Crime Fighter Challenge pack, C-Dub.
Very nice. That'll be a nice DLC edition. Also in November, Catwoman's Revenge. Always nice to take control of the voluptuous Selena Kyle. We have the A Flip of a Coin DLC. That'll be pretty cool. We have the Robin animated series skin and the Robin Batmobile skin. Really like the look of that. We have the Wayne Tech track pack. 4 additional tracks. In November, we also have the Riddler-themed Batmobile skin. JC, I think this is probably my favorite addition to date.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. As does this DLC. We have the Batman vs. Superman Batmobile pack. We get the car and the skin for Batman. Cannot wait for that movie. We'll definitely be covering that here on Chronochord. And in November, another Crime Fighter Challenge pack. Lots of goodies here, C-Dub. This is a game where the season pass is actually worth the purchase price, in my opinion. C-Dub, let's jump over to the racetrack challenges and check out the 1960s TV series Penguin Dockyard. Also received the Batcave set that looks pretty cool. But for now, let's jump over to a one-lap race. Should be a little easier, as you know, the 3-lap races, each lap, more tricks and twists are put into the race course. Let's see what this 60s Batmobile can do. We see a shot from the movie set, the movie that came out in 1966 after season 1 of the TV show. And here we go.
Oh man, I gotta say right off the rip, I like the look of this car, which has a little bit of trivia as we board these submarines from the movie. Look out, Penguin. The TV series Batmobile that we're driving here was based upon a car built in 1955 as a concept called the Lincoln Futura, which was built entirely by hand in Italy at a cost of $250,000. They never put it into production, and in the mid-60s, a fella acquired the car directly from Ford for a measly $1, JC. I would have loved to be on hand for that sale.
Wow, what a bargain price, considering this car in real life is now worth over $5 million at auction. Crazy. Now that course was awesome. We see shots from the movie. The big old can of shark repellent, which is one of the cheesiest Batman scenes of all time. Really cool course there. Luckily got in under the target time. Let's jump over to the next racetrack from the 60s DLC, the Batcave set. Activate simulation, and here we go. Leaving the Batcave.
Whoa.
I gotta say, C-Dub, the controls of the 60s Batmobile are pretty similar. They feel very similar to the other Batmobiles in the game. Unfortunately, of course, we cannot use the car in the city with weaponry. Check this out, C-Dub. We're climbing up the building. If you remember the old TV show, they would be making their way up the side of a building, but really they would film it with Batman and Robin right side up, walking on the ground. Was definitely a very cool and unique production technique at the time. Whoa, big jump.
Oh man, you landed it. Yeah, JC, the TV producers of the show Batman in August of 1965, they approached the guy who bought the car, George Barris, to have him build a new Batmobile for their upcoming show, but the only catch was that the car had to be ready in 3 weeks. So, finding himself in a predicament, Mr. Barris took his Lincoln Futura and seeing how it was bat-like, gave it to the producers, and we have the Batmobile that we see here.
Here's an outtake C-dub on that big jump. Knew they had to get that in there somewhere. Classic sign of the old 60s show. But here we go with the character skins we were given in this DLC. First up, C-dub, we've got Burt Ward's Robin, tights and all. Great look. But he does feature the staff from the current Robin in the game, which leads to some guaranteed ass whooping on these guys here. Very easy to maneuver. And here we go with Catwoman. Now, I thought this was the Julie Newmar Catwoman. It is, in fact, I believe, the Lee Merriweather Catwoman, and she was only featured in the movie, not the show. And of course, this Catwoman shares the same fighting style as the one featured in the game. Well, C-dub, that's it. A brief look at the 60s retro Batmobile and costumes DLC. Really good stuff. Unfortunately, they did not feature the Adam West Batman outfit. Hopefully they can drop that on us soon. So much more good DLC content to come for Arkham Knight. Of course, these racetracks are so detailed, so it's going to take a few laps through them to really get the gist and see all the little hidden Easter eggs from the TV show. So check those out on your own. Let us know what you think about it. C-dub, hope you enjoyed the 60s TV Batmobile DLC.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have not already, please subscribe to Chronochord Gaming for all of our coverage of Batman vs. Superman, Arkham Knight, and all things Caped Crusader. For JC, I am C-dub. To the Batcave.